Lo paroinda ni tulugo kabimet in kaindo kongete Nenyon FM kai Nenyon ko Diana chep ngeticha kago mwa senata no county no Bomet ne gonyeto Hillary Segeye kule motinye paroindo anan koretage kabanega kobatin awe ko itata itab committee ne senata gasogobit ketepse na bobaishoni kibarabishakab counties kongalali entonetab Kericho komwa Segeye kule kokwoutiet ne kogontononet agenge governor kule moitito taitab committee noto komaimuch koib kakwotik chebo kenyor telelet nebo chicho kobate noto koboroindo netindoi senet nikochin katiba kochigil icheget in kasarata ko kayimit ne kole nito koret agenge nebo kiger kele kakilitit boisionik chebo kasubetab ngatutik.
It's a different story. Yesterday, the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Kanja, was with the Senate, and he committed that he will support the Senate to arrest those thieves when they refuse to appear before Senate committees. Today, as we speak right now, Governor Kangata, the governor of Muranga, is... They will always talk as a mob and say we are not going to appear, but when it comes to personal responsibility, as I've told you, Article 125 of the Constitution gives the Senate the mandate to set up committees and to summon everybody to give evidence and information.
Kates kumwa Segeye kole boisien icheget ketesutik tugul chebo serikali en ametab governor kibistoen ngatutik koitita taitab Senate kobo kowal tebutik chetinyegei ak boisietab rabinikab boror. Kaboisien kora kasarata Segeye kumwa kole magunige en porchinetab keno boisietab rabinik en oret nemie en serikalitab county nebo Bomet.
That mandate is like the mandate of the High Court. We will use all government agencies to arrest them, to appear before the Senate and arrest them to answer questions about theft of public resources. Governor Partoka has appeared severally before the Senate. The latest was last Friday when I was not even there. And the appearance was before Spike for purposes of responding to queries that were raised by the Office of the Auditor General in the report of the financial year 2025-2024. The comments I made specifically about the appearance by the gentleman in charge of Danai was in the previous appearance. He has severally appeared. Those embarrassments have been there. Where a governor appears and is unable to tell the Senate who his collector of revenue at the county is, you are embarrassed, because if you don't know, you basically even are unable to answer as to how much you have collected.
Logoiwek alak asta Nenyon ko komanda en betut nebo mut President William Ruto kotokyigei nganaset nebo Addis Ababa nemiten en emetab Ethiopia en tuyet nebo 39 nebo Ordinary Session of African Union neituitos kandoik chebo emotinwekab Africa. Nitok ko kosipke ak report nekoityi koriikab kabarastaet kobun ng'ololindetab kotab boror Hussein Mohamed nekokimit kole wendi kondochin President Ruto committee cheterchin chetinye ak boisionikab bandab tai. Agenge en committee nekoindochi anan nekoik nebo kecheret President Ruto en koratak koboto committee netononchin ng'alekab itonwekab emet ak boisionikab kandoinatet ne notok ko naat ko Africa Heads of State and Government on Climate Change ak boto kora committee nebo African Continental Free Trade Area newendi kokimiti boisionik chebo kotunen uchumi, kondetab konorwet nebo investment en kwenutab alak ak magutik chebo kechutyi sekta nebo tililindo ak konyoiset koboto ripsetab kalyet.
Finance remains the central constraint. Many of you participated in the virtual leaders meeting I convened 2 weeks ago, where we agreed that climate finance is still not flowing at the pace or volume required to safeguard our people and support our development pathways. Excellencies, Africa cannot afford to wait for finance remains the central constraint. Many of you participated in the virtual leaders meeting I convened 2 weeks ago, where we agreed that climate finance is still not flowing at the pace or volume required to safeguard our people and support our development pathways. Excellencies, Africa cannot afford to wait for alignment elsewhere. We must lead by placing climate priorities at the center of our economic planning and investment decisions. Last year also delivered important global outcomes that shape our path forward. The fourth International Conference on Financing for Development reaffirmed the importance of development finance, debt sustainability, and reform of the international financial architecture. Continental incentives are helping to translate ambition into action. The Accelerated Partnership for Renewables in Africa and the Africa Green Industrialization Initiative are some of the practical vehicles for delivery supported by Africa Continental Free Trade Area. Notably, the Green Industrialization Initiative secured commitments of up to 100 billion from African financial institutions at the last Africa Summit here in Addis. This year will be equally significant. Kenya will host several gatherings, including the Africa-France Summit in May, the Our Oceans Conference in June, and the Africa Clean Cooking Summit in July. Ethiopia will also host the Africa-Italy Summit alongside other regional and global fora across our continent. These platforms will help shape finance, standards, and investment flows relevant to our climate and development priorities. COP31 in Antalya, Turkey.
Taban balogo chotagaste Nenyon ko wendi ko bitu ko mangunit en sugulitab Kipkombot Primary nemiten en kot nekingoten ngatutik nebo Mosop en county nebo Nandi nekikanyor kaimutik kenyit konyata ole en anan ole kiit koistogei kipsomaninik en sugulinotok ip kongetitito 20 kityo logochutok en koindo kenyoru kobun sirindenyo nebo logoiwek en county nebo Nandi Elwin Cherop.
Kinaak missing sugulitab Kipkombot Primary yekikanyor kaimutik chechang chebo classrooms chekikimale, oratinwek cheyach ak kanetik chengeringen. Kosubkei ak nemaimuch kotoret serikali sugulinotok kokoimongei meng'ikab komosatak koboto kandoikab kanisa kobois agenge koro kole kotoret sugulinotok.
We started by a very low population that was 20 in 2023. Currently, we have a population of 155. When we had 20 learners in our institution, our school was not
Kinaak missing sugulitab Kipkombot Primary yekikanyor kaimutik chechang chebo classrooms chekikimale, oratinwek cheyach ak kanetik chengeringen. Kosubkei ak nemaimuch kotoret serikali sugulinotok kokoimongei meng'ikab komosatak koboto kandoikab kanisa kobois eng kibagenge koro kole kotoret sugulinotok.
We started by a very low population that was 20 in 2023. Currently, we have a population of 155. When we had 20 learners in our institution, our school was not given the priority of having the JSS classroom, but now we have grade 7 and 8 in our school. They are 37 in number. Previously, most of them were absent because when they went home, they would not find something to take so that they come back to school. But nowadays, the population has increased and those learners take lunch from school. We know we don't have absent learners currently, because most of our learners take meals in school.
Kosubke ak katuiyetab kei notok kokobit walutiet neo eng sukulit notok ole kokotesak kipsomaninik ngiyane ak kenyitab 2023 ole ki kipsomaninik 20 kityo chekimi sukulit notok.
Na sio tu hata Kipkombot peke yake, tuna mashule mengi ambayo yanapitia changamoto nyingi, na ni vyema tuwe na watu ambao wanakuzwa katika jamii ili tupate kuwafikia na kuwasaidia. Mahindi ambayo tumeleta kwa shule hii tangia mwaka uliopita, mwaka huu tumeleta mengine, yanasaidia wanafunzi. Na nimefurahi leo hata nimeona katika sare za shule karibu wote wako nazo. Wakati tulipokuja wengi wao hawakuwa nazo. Na hii imenitia moyo kusema kuona kwamba kuna mabadiliko makubwa ambayo yanaendelea katika shule hii. Tuguzwe ndani ya mioyo yetu ya kwamba tujali our society, tujali watu ambao wametuzunguka. Wote hatuko sawa katika vitu ambavyo Mungu ametupea, lakini kwa uwezo ambao Mungu anatupea tunaweza tukasaidia. Na ningependa pia jamii ijue kwamba hakuna mtu ambaye atawapenda ikiwa mjipendi. Ikiwa mwezi kuangalia na kuwa na ushirikiano katika mashule zetu, tushikane wote ili tusaidie shule zetu zinaweza zikaenda chini.
Kasamingik ak kanetik serikali nebo boror ak nebo county kotaret ichek eng kanaptaetab sukulit notok.
Kiwanja cha shule hii sio kizuri, na kama wangesaidiwa kitengenezwe, watoto wangepata mahali pa kuchezea, na hiyo ni moja ya baadhi ya vitu ambavyo vinahitajika katika shule hii.
Last time when they were commissioning and opening our ECD classroom, they said they would be able to level up the field.
These learners need to nurture their talents, and the field that as currently is, it may not support the development of talents. So if the county government would help in that aspect, hawa watoto wataweza kufaidika sana. Competency based education is not only looking at classwork, it is also looking on at the whole round development of a child.
Kongetege Mosop County nebo Nandi, logoiwekab emet chebo Nenyon, kainenyu ko Elwin Cherop.
Kongoi mising Elwin Cherop. Akiwangu logo chutoge ko in kasarta netesetai kokimiti alak kandoik chemiten en serikalit nebo broad based akobo maget nebo kongeten serikali ako kenyitab 2027 asikotech serikalit nekim, komwoe ichek kole nyolunot keker kele kakicheng oret nebo kisuldaen arorutik chemiten en agenda 10 chebo koyonchinet nekisirchin kasarta nekikiteche broad based nenayat ko 10-point agenda. Nito ko ngalalet ni koindochi seneta nekikitoror Tabitha Mutinda en nganaset nebo Nairobi en kayamiset nekamwa kole bendi kongetu korobe eun serikalit nebo Kenya Kwanza nemiten en kandoinatet en inguni neindochin kandoindetab emoni President William Ruto.
Sisi kama watu wa Kenya Kwanza tukiongozwa na Daktari William Ruto tumekuwa na manifesto na tumetenda. Affordable housing inaonekana. Wani viongozi hapo na njia Singapore ama hana. Na ndio maana tunasema mahali baba alisema tutaona kana through Singapore. Siasa lazima ibadilishe maisha ya wananchi. Na ukiona kiongozi kazi yake ni kuongea juu ya William Ruto peke yake, hayo tunakataa. Hatuwezi fuata hiyo njia.
Chotage ko kalugekab emet en koindo chekobo sait somok. Kainenyon ko Diana Chepngetich. Testai yupchit Nenyon FM, nito ko sautinyon. Testai iker Nenyon TV amun kimiten gaa.
En logoiwekab emet Nenyon TV Kimiga.
Iborostewo kibagengeisiek cheite 135 chebo kwonyik cheisuldoen mung'aret en siret nebo Kericho kole tinye ichek kayumanik chebo kanabtaetab tetutikab bandaptai en Jumamos tarikit 14 arawaniton en kiwanjetab Kericho Teachers College. Toekab kondit ko nekonyitot President William Samoei Ruto, nekonyitot Professor Kithure Kindiki, Governor Dr. Eric Mutai, Senator Aaron Chiruyot, Area MP Benjamin Langata, Honorable Beatrice Kemei, Speaker Dr. Patrick Mutai, MPs, MCAs en kwenutab toek alak. Kiyokyin toretet Lily Sirma en namba 0721 552 850. Ara otogotin tugul oibu toreteng'wong. Iborostewo kibagengeisiek cheite 135 chebo kwonyik cheisuldoen mung'aret en siret nebo Kericho kole tinye ichek kayumanik chebo kanabtaetab tetutikab bandaptai en Jumamos tarikit 14 arawaniton en kiwanjetab Kericho Teachers College. Toekab kondit ko nekonyitot President William Samoei Ruto, nekonyitot Professor Kithure Kindiki, Governor Dr. Eric Mutai, Senator Aaron Chiruyot, Area MP Benjamin Langata, Honorable Beatrice Kemei, Speaker Dr. Patrick Mutai, MPs, MCAs en kwenutab toek alak. Kiyokyin toretet Lily Sirma en namba 0721 552 850. Ara otogotin tugul oibu toreteng'wong.
Kiborostewo kenorogenet akobo koliletab Dina Chepkurui Tuwei nekibite tarikit 31 arawetab Januar kenyiniton. Inendet ko kosochotab nekosirto Joanna Tuwei, ko kametab Jane Soy nekikosirto Lily To, Frederick Korir nekosirto Wilfred Korir, Evaline Sigira, Mary Sitonig nekosirto Rosalind Koech nekosirto Robert Korir, Winnie Tuwei, Bena Maruso neine ko tienindet nenaat ko Mama Chela nebo Trita, ako ne madam en sukulitab Trita Primary, age nekosirto Margaret Chepkwony kobakach inendet mochokoronik ak mechegere chesere. Kikiyai kaumaniki en betutab Jumatatu tarikit 9 arawetab 2 kenyiniton, ako tesetai familia kosome toreteng'ung iyogu konyo namba nebo M-Pesa 0725 900 175. Mwoe kainet Boniface Kirui. Detat kinem bortanyini en sipitalitab Longisa Hospital en tarikit 11 arawetab 2 kenyiniton, akimut koruga sautik chebo konoretab bortanyini keyoe en tarikit 12 arawetab 2 kenyiniton en Kasachoran Cheboriot Village en sub-county nebo Jebalungu en county nebo Bomet. Aramutyo mising en akwege tugul chekobet chamaneng'wong Dina Chepkurui Tuwei ingokakak Jehova en kasariton borirek. Okichomin Mama Dina Chepkurui Tuwei, ui olemye rutenetala Mama Dina Tuwei. Kiborostewo kenorogenet akobo koliletab Dina Chepkurui Tuwei nekibite tarikit 31 arawetab Januar kenyiniton. Inendet ko kosochotab nekosirto Joanna Tuwei, ko kametab Jane Soy nekikosirto Lily To, Frederick Korir nekosirto Wilfred Korir, Evaline Sigira, Mary Sitonig nekosirto Rosalind Koech nekosirto Robert Korir, Winnie Tuwei, Bena Maruso neine ko tienindet nenaat ko Mama Chela nebo Trita, ako ne madam en sukulitab Trita Primary, age nekosirto Margaret Chepkwony kobakach inendet mochokoronik ak mechegere chesere. Kikiyai kaumaniki en betutab Jumatatu tarikit 9 arawetab 2 kenyiniton, ako tesetai familia kosome toreteng'ung iyogu konyo namba nebo M-Pesa 0725 900 175. Mwoe kainet Boniface Kirui. Detat kinem bortanyini en sipitalitab Longisa Hospital en tarikit 11 arawetab 2 kenyiniton akimut koruga sautik chebo konoretab bortanyini keyoe en tarikit 12 arawetab 2 kenyiniton en Kasa Joran Cheboriot Village en sub-county nebo Jebalungu en county nebo Bomet. Aramutyo mising en akwege tugul chekobet chamanengwong Dina Chepkurui Tuwei ingokakak Jehova en kasariton borirek. Okichamin Mama Dina Chepkurui Tuwei ui olemye rutenetala Mama Dina Tuwei. Kiborostewok orogenet akobo meetab Evans Cheruyot Langat nebo kokwetab Ngendalel en Chepkutung en county nebo Kericho. Ko weritab neosirto Sigilai Arap Chirchiri ak Mary Chirchir. Ko tupchetab Sara Chelule neosirto Ruben Nancy Chirchir Edna ak Enoch Langat. Ko mwalimuchotab Emily Langat, ko kwanitab Randy Kipchumba, Nimrod Kipkoech ak Joy Chepkemoi. Ko brother-in-law nebo Johnson Bornes, Helen, Matthew ak Tracy. Kiyoe kaumaniki chekitoreten konoretab bortanyini en kasitab somok tarikit 11 arawetab 2 kenyiniton en Ngendalel kong'ete sait 8 nebo bet ako imuchi akotoreten konyo namba nebo M-Pesa 0746 076 921 mwoe kainet Kipng'etich Tom. Kinemu bortanyin en kasitab mut tarikit 13 arawetab 2 kenyiniton en sipitalitab Lazarus Funeral Home en Siloam akimut koruga sautik chebo konoretab bortanyini keyoe en Jumamos tarikit 14 arawetab 2 kenyiniton en Ngendalel Chepkutung en county nebo Kericho kong'ete sait 5 nebo subui. Aramutyo mising akwege tugul chekobet chamanengwong Evans Cheruyot Langat ingokakak Jehova en kasariton borirek. Kokichamin kobaten kochamin Jehova kosir rutenetala Evans Cheruyot Langat. Kiborostewok orogenet akobo meetab Evans Cheruyot Langat nebo kokwetab Ngendalel en Chepkutung en county nebo Kericho. Ko weritab neosirto Sigilai Arap Chirchiri ak Mary Chirchir. Ko tupchetab Sara Chelule neosirto Ruben Nancy Chirchir Edna ak Enoch Langat. Ko mwalimuchotab Emily Langat, ko kwanitab Randy Kipchumba, Nimrod Kipkoech ak Joy Chepkemoi. Ko brother-in-law nebo Johnson Bornes, Helen, Matthew ak Tracy. Kiyoe kaumaniki chekitoreten konoretab bortanyini en kasitab somok tarikit 11 arawetab 2 kenyiniton en Ngendalel kong'ete sait 8 nebo bet ako imuchi akotoreten konyo namba nebo M-Pesa 0746 076 921 mwoe kainet Kipng'etich Tom. Kinemu bortanyin en kasitab mut tarikit 13 arawetab 2 kenyiniton en sipitalitab Lazarus Funeral Home en Siloam akimut koruga sautik chebo konoretab bortanyini keyoe en Jumamos tarikit 14 arawetab 2 kenyiniton en Ngendalel Chepkutung en county nebo Kericho kong'ete sait 5 nebo subui. Aramutyo mising akwege